Welcome back to another review from Hobbs Horror. I am so glad to be back and getting back to the 80s archives, one of my favorite segments. And I'm sad that I let it go for so long. But anyways, we're back with the 80s, which is awesome. Today we're reviewing a movie that I've never seen. This is a first time watch. Hamburger, the motion picture. It gets a 4.7 on IMDb. An hour and 30 minutes long. I think it's a little bit shorter than that, give or take. And it's from 1986, starring Lee McCloskey as Russell Proco and Dick Butkus. That's right, I said it, Dick Butkus as Druten, the much acclaimed university overseer of the University of Busterburger University, which is explained because Russell has been kicked out of 4 of the universities because every time he gets to university, he just keeps bumping uglies and getting in trouble for lewd acts. So finally his parents are fed up with him and say, you know what? It's time to send you somewhere where it's not going to cost us anything. We're already in debt because of you. We're going to send you to Busterburger University and learn how to be a manager, which is loosely based on real life on the McDonald's University, where you could be trained to be a manager at McDonald's. And that is kind of what this film is based upon. So now Russell goes to Busterburger University, not to be confused with Butterburger, but Busterburger University, to learn how to be a manager. And when he gets there, all types of chaos ensues. So he gets there, and his roommate and him get into their dorm, for lack of a better term. And even the beds are giant hamburgers, which is hysterical. So now he has to start taking the classes with a bevy of different characters in his classes, which is fantastic. So now, of course, his roommate's getting him into trouble, and they are being monitored, and the whole class is now being given tutorials on how to make burgers. The machines, there's a professor there that is like the actual professor of the burger that made the burger. So he's teaching them multiple ways to make the burgers, and he's kind of like an Einstein, Frankenstein type guy. And then, of course, you have Druder, who is played by Dick Butkus, who is just like a drill sergeant. He is absolutely hysterical in this movie. So basically, that's the plot premise. You know, they've got to get to university that way they can have a full-time job in life since they've failed at college. And, you know, this movie didn't really get a DVD release until 2022. Came out on media and VHS. But overall, this movie was an absolute blast. It's got a lot of sexual humor in it, but it's just an 80s cheese comedy fest that you would love. I'm going to give this one a definite 4 out of 5 Boglins on the Boglin scale. Let me know your thoughts on Hamburger, the motion picture, if you've seen it. If you've seen it, please give thoughts on it. I enjoyed the comedy. I enjoyed the acting. I enjoyed the music. I would love the soundtrack. The music was fantastic. The opening sequence song about the hamburgers in America was hysterical. Just a really fun hour-and-a-half ride. And yeah, so that is my thoughts and review on Hamburger, the motion picture. Please share me your thoughts on this film. If you own it, if you owned it, if you've seen it at the theater, tell me about your 80s experience. Thanks for watching. Peace.